That's a big one.
Oh, it's a giant. He's barely hooked, barely hooked, barely hooked. Grab. We've kind of hopped around to a couple different holes. Oh, that's a giant. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay. It is a cold, miserable, dreary day today here in Central Arkansas, but that is not going to keep us from going out on the lake and chasing after some fall slabs. We're going to be heading back out to the amazing cypress tree forest, but to change things up, we're going to be conducting a little fishing experiment where we're going to be putting live minnows up against artificial crappie jigs, and we're going to see which one of those baits performs the best for these crappie today. Both those baits have their time and place where one can outperform the other, but we're going to see which one does the best out there. We haven't done this before, and we're excited to get this mission underway. So right now we're in the car. Jay's getting some practice driving. I feel like Jay hasn't driven anywhere in a while, but making sure she still can. It's even raining a little bit.
Yeah.
How you doing? It's risky. Anyways, we're heading to the bait shop right now. We're gonna pick up some fresh minnows, might grab a couple of extra jigs. I don't know, we got a bunch, but you can never have too much bait. So we hope you guys are excited for today's episode. If you are, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we will catch you guys at the bait shop. Just ran inside the bait shop, picked up a couple of packs of crappie tubes. These are the Mid-South tackle. These are 2-inch tubes, and they are chartreuse in color. Got some blue flake, got some red flake. These are staples in our crappie fishing arsenal. And I also picked up a bag of minnows.
Yeah. I call dibs on throwing the minnows today because I think they're gonna outshine the jig.
Yeah, so these are just ordinary 3-inch silver minnows. We got a couple dozen of them, and I think that you might just run through all those today.
Probably.
Hopefully, fingers crossed the bite is that good. But anyways, we're gonna head out on the lake. We'll see you guys on the water.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a slab.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that thing smoked it. That is a slab, Jay. I was watching your bobber when it went down.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is fun. I should have been paying attention to my bobber, but I was like, man, I feel like something's about to happen. Minnow was just kind of quivering, and that dude smoked it. Daggum, that's a big one.
Nice one.
Yeah, nice one to start the day, and first blood on the minnow. All right, minnows have taken an early lead in this little experiment. Way to go, Jay. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, that's a slab on the jig. That is a slab on the jig. That is a nice one. I paused it right by the big stump. Oh, get up here. Get in the boat, get in the boat, get in the boat. Yes, yes. All right, there's my first one of the day. Really nice, solid slab black crappie, about the same size as the one that Jay caught, but I got him on the old jig right there, a little chartreuse jig, orange jig head. There's a stump over there, and I paused it right there by the stump for a half a second, or maybe not really half a second, couple of seconds, and that bobber just went boom, and I knew it was a big one as soon as he bit it. That's an awesome start for me on the jig train.
Now we're tied up.
Got an even series, 1-to-1, 2 big, beautiful crappie in the bucket. Let's see.
Woo.
All right, things are heating up out here. We got 2 nice fish. Let's see if we can catch some more. Oh, what is that? Is he on there? Oh, I got a big one. I got a good one. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Here we go. Get in here. Yes. What'd you even catch?
Baby bass.
You caught a baby bass? That minnow was like half the size of that guy. Man.
Luckily he didn't get my minnow.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't get it, but hey, look at here. That's another slab. Another slab. We have taken the lead in the jig category. Got 2 slab crappie. And Jay's caught 2 fish, but not exactly the right species. Maybe if it was like a 5-pound largemouth, we could be more excited about it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's another nice crappie. Throw him in the bucket. There we go. There we go. Another one on the jig. That was literally right next to your minnow. I don't know if he's gonna be a keeper. He's close. But my jig was literally right next to her minnow, and her minnow was just panicking. I'm not sure if it was this fish that had him scared or what, but we're gonna measure him. I think he's gonna be 10. Oh, pinch the tail, 9 3/4. Not a keeper, but that's another fish on the jig. And in a lot of places, that is a keeper.
That's a big one. Oh my goodness.
That's a big
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, that's a big one. Oh my gosh. Can she do it? He's barely hooked, barely hooked, barely hooked. Grab. Oh yes. Oh no. Oh no. Yes.
Gosh.
Oh, that was almost a disaster. What a slab that is.
Is it tied again, or do you have 3?
I've caught 3, so you've caught 2 crappie, but you've also caught a bass. So we've caught 3 fish each.
Yeah.
So pretty
But
evenly
all
matched.
that goes in the bucket.
Yes, yes, we got 2 each in the bucket.
Right? Okay.
Looking good so far. See you, buddy. Good job, Jay. Oh. This different color tube on. There he is. Oh my gosh, it's a big one. That's a good one. That's the fish I've been looking for a while. Get in the boat, I'm gonna swing him. Yes! Yes. There we go, guys. Bite has honestly been very slow today. We're happy to have caught what we've got in the bucket so far. We've had about a 30-minute, 45-minute lull without even getting a bite. So I made a little swap. I put a pearl with a little black flake tube on there. Still kept the orange jig head on there. And I moved it over here to this spot. And I think second cast in there, we got a nice one. That is a really, really studly black crappie. And I guess that makes it 3 keeper crappie on jigs and 3 keeper crappie on minnows. I've caught some little ones on the jigs. Overall, it seems pretty even so far as the experiment goes, but happy to have this fish. We're gonna throw him in a bucket and we're gonna keep after it. Go on. Get up here. A giant? No? Doubled up. We got 1 on the jig and Jay's got 1 on the minnow. Another daily double, 2 different species, 2 different tactics. So while neither one of these fish are gonna keep, now is a good time to show you guys the differences between the 2 species. In my hand, I have the black crappie, and in Jay's hand, she has the white crappie. You can see how the black crappie has the spots down the side, and you can see how the white crappie has those vertical bars. These are 2 completely different species, but neither one of these guys are slabs, and they're going back in the lake till next year. See you, little guy. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think we got a good one. Oh, yes. That is another slab in the boat. In the boat. Victim to the jig. Man, guys, we are just hopping around all over the place out here in this swamp. And, you just got to hit the right hole at the right time to catch a fish, it seems like. There's not very many in here, but we are making the most of our opportunities and getting in the boat. That's a good one. Another one for the jig. That's a big one. It's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a good one. Come here. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up, guys. Back-to-back slabs in the exact same spot. You know, crappie, they usually swim together in schools, so I was hoping to get another bite there. And that dude smoked. I mean, it hit the water and that bobber like jumped out of the water. He hit it so hard. That's incredible. Getting them dialed in now. I'm not sure we got in the bucket. I think we have maybe 8, maybe 9. I don't know. But the jig has taken a clear advantage over the minnow at this point in today's fishing experiment. So we'll put this guy in the bucket and keep casting. Hopefully get another one. That's a nice one. There we go. Get in here. Get in the boat, baby. Yes. Jig is doing work. Jig is doing work. And what's cool about this fish is I actually swapped up to an artificial minnow looking plastic. He chose the plastic jig over the real thing. Jay and I were literally like almost in the exact same spot. That's so funny. Crappie are so weird. Like some days they will only want to touch a live minnow, and some days it doesn't matter, and some days they prefer the jig over the minnow. So far we've got more fish and more bites on the jig than the minnow. I heard that hiccup. Will she get one?
I'm trying. Trying over here. Oh my gosh, I got one. It's a good one. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good
Oh my gosh.
That's a good one.
Oh my god. He was huge. He broke my hook.
Oh, it's a giant.
Giant. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, the hook. Oh, the hook. Ow.
You got it. Oh.
Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that. Cole thought he was recording, but he wasn't. And I don't know how good that angle was for me because I thought he was recording me. But I just caught, this is my biggest crappie of the year so far.
That is a huge slab. And you just missed one. You just had one break you off. Like the cast before, you got another minnow out there. And that big guy smoked it. Maybe we've got ourselves a little area right here. We haven't fished here hardly at all. And it seems like there might be some fish moving into this little spot, but that is a monster.
Yes.
Wow.
We'll have to weigh him when we get home.
We will. That is a giant. That is definitely the biggest of the day. And you got him on the minnow. Minnow strikes the biggest one of the day.
All right.
He's buried in the bucket. Good job, Jay.
Thanks.
Nice one. Get up here. Get in the boat. So I'm talking about another one for the little minnow plastic. And that's a chunk, that's a thick one. That's what you like to see, a really thick, really tall black crappie's gonna have some big, juicy fillets on him right here. That's awesome. Our bucket is getting full. That's a good one. Another nice one. Another nice one. Same stump, baby. Same stump, and they all look the exact. Oh, he's off. He's off. He's off. He's off. Same stump right there. This is like my 4th or 5th fish from the same stump, and they keep coming in. It's like I get bit once every 3 or 4 minutes, and almost all of them have been good ones, just like this guy. Man, we are on them this afternoon. Okay guys, it's getting really dark. We've got about 5 minutes left to fish before we have to head in. I figured we would have left sooner. These fish have just been tempting us. They keep us out here. Like they'll stop biting and then we'll get one just kind of randomly. We've kind of hopped around to a couple different holes. Oh, that's a giant. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my gosh, that's a giant fish. Oh my gosh, it's a giant. Jay, this is a giant. This is a giant. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I was just gonna say that we were coming back here. Oh my gosh, stay on. That's a giant white crappie. Oh my gosh.
Holy cow.
What the?
What is it, a 2-pounder?
What? What?
Well, that's a good fish.
Folks, what I was trying to say is that we were coming back to the spot where we had our fish rally earlier to see if we can get one more bite, and mid-sentence, this guy just stopped that jig. Bobber popped so hard, and I knew it was a monster as soon as I hooked up with it. That is the last thing I expected to catch, a giant white crappie. We predominantly catch black crappie in this area, but I am more than excited to have this beast in the boat. Look how big his mouth is. That's a slab. It's gonna be close to 2 pounds. We have to weigh him when we get home. You have your big one, we have to weigh this one. He's probably not gonna be, he might be a 2-pounder.
Yeah,
That's a big
I think he is a 2-pounder.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
a monster.
Let me show you this jig here. Look at that. Ate the little minnow tube. Smoked that thing, man. That's what's up. That's how you end it. We've been grinding, been out here all day, and we've got a nice mess of fish in the bucket, but this is just the icing on the top of the cake.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
Slab King.
Okay, I guess we're gonna put this guy in the bucket, and this is how we're gonna end our mission out here. We're gonna head back in, and we will see you guys once we get back to the house. Yes.
Woo! Will he fit in the bucket? Like lay him across. Look
You
at
can
that.
see right there, he's bigger across than the 5-gallon bucket. We'll measure him.
awesome.
He's probably like a 15 and a half, 16 incher. I'm not sure. He's a big one. Yes. Just made it home a few moments ago, ran to the gas station, got a couple bags of ice. We're gonna ice these fish overnight and then clean them tomorrow morning. But let's show you guys how many fish we ended up with. I'm just gonna dump the bucket out here on the deck. It's gonna be a little slimy. But take a look at, oh man, that fish is huge. Oh man. You can definitely tell which one's the biggest. There's that one I caught on the last cast. I think this is Jay's big one right here.
Putting mine to shame.
Look at that. We thought that Jay's was gonna be the biggest of the day. And this guy dwarfs it. I definitely think that guy's gonna be a 2-pounder. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be close. We need to grab a tape measure too, but I have a scale. Let's weigh them and then we're gonna count these up and then throw them in the cooler. They're still kind of lively. Okay, let's get this thing on. Looks good. Okay. What do you think, guys? Think it's gonna be 2 pounds?
2 pounds even.
Leave your guess in the comment section right now. What'd you guess? What do you guess, Jay?
2 even.
2 even? Take a look at this.
It's like a 2-pounder to me.
You see that?
What is it?
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
You lucky dog.
That's a slab. That's a slab, guys. Look how big that guy is. What a monster. That's like the only white crappie. We got 2 white crappie. So here's like a normal, average, like 10.5-inch white crappie. And there is his daddy. That is awesome. Hey, let's weigh your fish just for giggles. See how big yours was. I think yours was like 1.5 pounds.
Sure, that was my biggest one.
That's the biggest. That's the biggest one down there.
Okay.
Yeah, biggest one down there. Let's see how big yours was. 1 pound, 6 ounces.
Oh, that's not my biggest of the year.
Not the biggest of the year, I don't think, but the biggest.
Not for me.
That was your biggest of the day. We got a lot of nice fish down here. We have several down here. Look like they're gonna be around a pound. Most of these are probably a pound. But anyways, let's put these fish in the cooler and count them up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and biggest of the day was 16. 16 keepers along with, you know, 10 or so non-keepers today. Not a bad day's work of crappie fishing. But like I said, we're gonna keep these guys on ice overnight. We'll check in with y'all tomorrow morning. It's safe to say that the winner of yesterday's fishing experiment went to the almighty crappie jig. Started off catching them good with the tube and then switched over to the minnow plastic, and the rest is history. They were loving this guy yesterday.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I didn't catch more fish on the minnows, but I am happy with the size quality that I caught yesterday. But the only thing that I didn't really like about fishing with the minnows was you have to put a new minnow on every time you catch a fish. So that takes up some time, and a jig is a lot more easier, I think.
Yeah, you definitely get to spend more time in the water casting the jig. It's a lot of fun being, you know, actively working the jig. You know, sometimes you put a minnow on the hook and it doesn't really swim that much, so that's another downfall to throwing minnows. But there are definitely times where the minnow will outperform a crappie jig, but just seemed that yesterday the jig was the hot ticket. So from now on, you're probably gonna see us mainly throwing the jig, but don't be surprised if we pop that minnow out if we at times get tough. As we made it out here to the spot, we've actually been out here for quite a while. It was too dark for y'all to see us film anything on the GoPro, but surprisingly, we haven't had much luck at all. We've caught a couple of small crappie, a couple of little brim, nothing to brag about, and it's surprising, honestly, that we haven't really caught anything, but we're not gonna give up hope. We're gonna keep tooling around out here in these woods and hopefully find a school of crappie that are ready to bite, and hopefully find some big ones, because it's gonna be disappointing if we don't get any, because the weather seems good, and you know they're out here, just gotta find them. We'll find them somewhere. There we go. Nice one. It's a nice one. Get up here. Yeah. There we go. Whew, it took a little bit. It took longer than expected, but we got our first nice one in the boat. How about that?
Nice.
First fish of the day is a nice one. Our first keeper of the day is a nice one. I caught a couple of little guys, but we'll slide him in the bucket. We're on the board. There we go. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a nice one. Come here. Get up here. Yes, sir. Yeah, boy. We just doubled up. There you guys. There's Jay and I's first daily double. Hers is not a keeper, but this is a slab in the bucket. Good job, Jay.
Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's a real good one. Get in here. Yeah, baby. Dang.
There you go, Jay.
Finally, this is my first slab of the day. It's been so slow this morning, but it feels good to finally have got one.
Yeah, that's a
that
really
I can
nice
put in
one.
the bucket.
Yeah, that's a really nice fish. Big old thick juicy slabs on that guy. It might be the biggest one so far. I don't know, he's about the same size as the other ones, but either way, that is our third slab in the bucket. Way to go, Jay. Give me some.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Yes.
I think they slept in this morning.
I do too. They did not bite at daylight like we thought they were going to. It's about 9 o'clock now and we're just now starting to get some action. Whew. Either way.
That's a keeper.
Yep, fourth one. And the juice.
Woo.
Good job. All right, it seems like the bite's starting to pick up a little bit. We've caught all of our fish so far on this little guy right here. This is just a little Mid-South crappie tube. It's just chartreuse with some red flake in it. We got an orange jig head on there. It's 32nd ounce, but getting destroyed by little brim. They keep kind of like pulling my jig kind of off the head a little bit, kind of messing the tails up. So I'm gonna make a little swap. Jay's gonna keep throwing the chartreuse tube because it seems what they're liking. The water's a little bit dingy, and overall it's normally the best bait out here. But I'm gonna swap up to this little guy right here. I just picked these up the other day. I've never used them before. They're these little kind of little fluke looking little minnow baits. And what I'm thinking is that it's a little bit larger of a profile, so maybe the brim won't want to mess with it so much, and it looks a little bit more natural to the little minnows that these crappie are in here eating. So we're gonna rig that guy up just straight onto the jig head, and hopefully we'll get a couple bites on, maybe get a bigger fish to eat this thing. I don't know. A little bit bigger profile on the water. Just thread it on there. And that looks pretty juicy. Looks just like a little minnow. We'll see if they eat it. First cast with the minnow. First cast with the minnow. First cast with the minnow. Oh, I don't think it's a keeper. That was awesome. It's not a keeper, but that was the first cast of that little minnow bait. Look at there. Nice little white crappie. He's probably about an 8-incher or so. That was first cast of that little joker. Worked out. How about that? Sweet. Got a big one?
I don't. He might be a keeper.
I think it's a keeper. Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm talking about. You're over here talking trash to these fish. He smoked it. You know, it's so funny. We, been casting in there quite a bit and weren't getting any bites. We kind of didn't cast it for like 2 minutes and now all of a sudden thrown back in there and they're smoking it again.
It's crazy.
Nice one. Good job. I mean, we got 5. I think we got 5. I think we got 5 good ones in there. It's a slab. It's a slab. It's a slab. It's a slab. It's a giant. It's a giant. Biggest of the day. I got you.
Now I threw in there.
They wanted the minnow. Look at that one, folks.
Nice.
Big old slab crappie. This is exactly what we came out here to catch today. We've caught some nice ones, but that is a slab. I mean, look at how he gobbled up that little minnow bait. Made that switch, quit getting bit by brim and small crappie, and now we're getting some big ones. That is a nice stud black crappie. Now let's get him in the bucket and let's keep casting. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. He popped that thing so hard. Yes. I think it's another keeper. I'm gonna have to put him on the board to make sure. He might be a little short, honestly. Oh, get him. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Jay turned to hand me the measuring board. Her bobber went down so hard. Okay, let's measure this guy. I bet it's like 9 3/4. Oh, it's gonna be so close. Looky there. We have a line burner 10-incher, and he's going in the bucket. How about that? In the bucket. Doing good. Oh my gosh. I am serious. Oh, he came off. Dang it. Freaking dang it. Dang, mine came off. Jay got one though. And yours ain't even a keeper.
Here's one.
Man, I had a big one. That's all right. Woo. Big one? Huh? Big one. Oh, that's a big one. Bring him on the other side. There you go.
Give me your big now. Yeah!
Dang, Jay, that's a slab. Looks like the one I just lost.
Yeah, I got your rebound.
That's what I'm talking about. That is a solid crappie.
Yes.
Thick one.
So much fun.
You got your new little spot dialed in over there?
Yep.
Good one. Slab queen hooked up again.
Oh.
Baby slab.
Baby slab.
Baby slab.
Don't think he's gonna keep.
I don't either. We can put him on the board just to see. He is a 9.5-inch line burner. We'll see you. Biggin. 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 Biggin, giant. Left side of the boat, Jay. Biggin. That's a big one. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. That's a giant. That's a giant. Giant. Grab. 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 I'll grab him. I'll grab him. I'll grab him. I'll grab him. That's silly.
We're about to leave.
We were about to leave the spot. I still think, oh my gosh, what a slab. What a slab. That is nuts. That is the size fish that we are looking for. We've got a couple of real nice fish in the box, and this is way bigger than those.
Yeah.
Huge black
I got
crappie.
the biggest of the day now.
Yep, definitely. And we were just about to leave, like you said. He smoked that little chartreuse crappie tube. Man.
Caught me off guard too. I was like, what?
A big old bug eyes. You know where to put them, Jay.
That's gonna make one good slabby patty.
Yeah, some good fish sandwiches. Okay, I guess we can make a couple more casts in there, or we can move over, let it sit. What do you want to do? Make some more casts over there?
Let's let it sit.
Okay, we're gonna let that spot right there sit for a second. We're gonna meander over this way for a moment. We made a little bit of racket just then. That's a slab. Boys and girls, we have got a big old, huge one. We got a big one. Is that a bass or a crappie?
Crappie.
It's a crappie, guys. Oh, stay hooked. Stay hooked. Oh, we got a big one. We got a big one. I don't know if it's as big as the one Jay just caught, but we made the little move over here to let our main spot rest, and we got a big one. Guys, I'm definitely happy with the results of this little dude this morning. This little fluky little minnow plastic is getting them big old slabs in the boat. I mean, I was getting just waylaid by a little brin. They were tearing the little tails off my tube. Jay's still slaying the slabs with it, but I was just, you know, kind of getting fed up with it, so I swapped to that guy, and we've got a big one. I don't think it's as big as the one that Jay just caught, but this is a healthy one. I mean, look how thick he is. That guy is awesome. I don't know why they didn't bite early this morning.
I know.
It's like, I don't even know, I can't see my watch, but it's like 10, maybe 10:30, I don't know.
Wow.
I mean, it's good weather conditions. We got overcast and it's cold, but still, got some really nice fish in the bucket, and I couldn't be more stoked. I bet there's another one over there. Little stinker. Oh, that's a slab. That's a slab. You got doubles? You got double slabs? Mine's barely hooked. Barely hooked. Barely hooked. Oh. 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 Is my GoPro on? My GoPro's on. I thought I just turned it off. Looked over there. My bobber was gone. I thought we had double slabs, Jay.
I got bluegills.
I thought we had double slabs. Man, what a day this has become. It started off so slow. Weren't catching nothing, and now we've got a nice bucket full of slabs. Oh, oh yes.
There he is.
Yes. Yes.
The big one.
Yes.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. Oh, we came back. We came back. Yes, yes. What a slab.
You're telling me.
Looks like he's got a little bit of a battle wound, but that is a nice one. Nice one. First cast back in the juice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Put him in the slab bucket.
That's what's up.
Well, the bite fizzled out on us, but thankfully we were able to get a bucket full of slabs this morning. We've been out here for quite a while and we're starting to get really hungry and it's about to rain, but we definitely had a great time out here this morning and now it's time for us to head back in. Okay, we made it back to the house. It's starting to rain, but we're about to count up our slabs and see how many we got. How many do you think we have?
10.
10?
11. 11.
I wasn't keeping count, so I don't really know.
I'm gonna say 11. That's a big one.
Start off with the big one.
Golly.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's another big one. 5.
Yeah, some slabs.
6.
Are there 5 more in there?
7, 8, 9, 10.
Only 10?
And 11. And
Keep them coming. Oh.
lucky number 12.
We had 12?
A dozen crappie.
A dozen slabs. Let's get an aerial shot of all these big guys. Man, those are some slabs, and it appears we got all black crappie. We caught a couple of smaller white crappie today.
Yeah.
But the dominant species was the Pomoxis nigromaculatus, the black crappie, and a couple of studs. Look at that. Man,
Yeah,
we gotta get these guys some
really
ice.
nice.
Yeah, those are huge, big guys. Well, I'd say we did a good job this morning, Jay.
We did, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, you know, it's like we've said many times, it started off kind of slow, but we were persistent in our efforts to catch some slabs, and eventually we landed on top of a nice school of them and got some nice fish in the bucket that we are going to clean and package up for a later date. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Recently we've been catching some giant slab crappie, and today I'm going to show you guys how to clean them with an electric knife. This is a great tool to make quick work of your catch and to get some beautiful fillets. So let's start off by, let's show you the catch. We got to brag a little bit. Let's put this cooler up here on the cleaning table. Take a look inside the little cooler. We have got some slabs. Oh, it looks like those smaller ones are on top. Let's get the big boys out. Look at that. Big old slab crappie, giant black crappie. And this is a great sized fish to clean with an electric knife. So we'll just start with the big guy. Let's put our catch down here and put him on the cutting board. Now, if you see this little blue cutting board on top of the cleaning table, it's because this table has this kind of little ridge on the outside edge, and I don't really like that whenever I'm cleaning fish, so we put the cutting board on the table. Now, this is the knife we're going to be using. This is an American Angler electric fillet knife. I'm not really partial to any brand. I've used Mr. Twister, I've used these, I've used Rapala. They're all pretty good. But what I like is a long and flexible blade whenever I'm cleaning any sort of fish. These are Mr. Twister blades, actually, and they have really good flex. And I like the long blade because it covers, as you can see, the entire fish. You know, you don't want to have a shorter, like 5 or 6 or 7 inch blade, really, because you're not going to be covering the whole entire fish whenever you're cutting it. So this is a great one. There's a lot of cheap options and expensive options. We will link them all in the video description for you guys to check out, but this is one that's been working for us recently. To begin the electric filleting process, we're first going to flip over this pectoral fin, and we're going to make our first cut around the head, around the operculum. That's the gill plate right here. And we're just going to kind of follow it right here down to the belly, right here above the pelvic fins. So let's start by doing that. And we're not going to cut all the way through. We're going to cut just to the bone in the middle spine. All right, so there's our first cut. Now we're gonna work the knife blade down the spine all the way down to the tail, but we're not gonna cut all the way through because we wanna flip the fillet over and get the meat off the skin. Okay, let's work this thing down to the tail. Nice and easy, controlled. Okay, stop to the tail. Now we're gonna flip our fillet over, and we're gonna take the meat right off the skin. There's the fillet off the skin. Now the good part about leaving it all together is that you have something to hold on to once you're taking the meat off. If you take the fillet completely off before taking the meat off the skin, it's kind of difficult. So let's set that aside for a second. what we are left with is a nice big fillet with the rib cage in it. So what we can do is we can actually cut that rib cage out without, you know, just cutting straight down and losing the meat underneath the rib cage. And you can do that by just kind of flexing your knife and following the bones out. So we'll stick it right here behind the ribs, kind of flex that knife. Out goes the rib cage. And what you are left with is a beautiful, perfect crappie fillet. Now there are a few little pin bones right here, which if you fry the fish you don't notice, but if you're gonna be cooking them in the skillet or grilling them, you might wanna cut that little section out right there with a regular hand knife. But there it is, perfect, meaty fillet. Throw them in the bowl. Now let's flip our fish over and let's do it one more time so you can see it done on the opposite side. What's really awesome about cleaning crappie is they have these big old mouths that you can really get a good grip on before you start cutting. But let's go on ahead and let's repeat the process. Flip over the pectoral fin, make our cut behind the head, and then we'll work the blade down the spine to the tail. And then we'll take the fillet right off the skin. There's our fillet. Fish goes in the bucket. And like the other side, we're just left with the rib cage. We'll take that out real quick. Big, juicy, meaty fillet in the bowl. All right, we got one slab down and several more to go. We hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. If you find this video helpful or useful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for future fishing content. That being said, let's get back into the cooler. And just like that, folks, we have got a big bowl full of delicious crappie fillets. Super fresh, straight from the lake, and they're gonna be great eating this week and probably beyond. We've got a bunch of slabs in there. And as you just saw, the electric fillet knife made quick work of them. This is such a valuable tool for me. I can clean a fish, you know, somewhere around 45 seconds or a minute per fish. So that greatly decreases my time that I spend cleaning fish and allows me to have more time out on the water just doing something besides cleaning fish, which is always a big thumbs up in my book.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay, and today we have returned to the swamp in hopes of catching some big slab crappie. We don't have a lot of time this afternoon. It gets dark so early now, which really stinks, but that's okay. We're hoping to be able to get out there, find some fish, and sling them in the boat. So if you guys love the crappie fishing videos, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. So let's get out here and let's go find some fish.
Crappie. Good one. Good one. On the board, baby. Get up here. He's jumping like a bass. Get up here. Heck yeah. And just like that, guys, we are on the board with our first slab of the afternoon. slayed that little Bobby Garland little straight tail minnow. It's a nice one, like a 12-incher. Put him in the bucket. Big one. Chase hooked up. Oh, she lost him. Oh, there he is. Another nice one. Another nice one. We're in the juice, Jay. Get up here. Woohoo! Second one of the day, right after the first one. And Jay just missed one, so definitely seems like there's a few fish sitting here in this little spot. There's two. There's another one. Biggin. Biggin. Yes. Yes. Jay, you better get going. I'm feeling crazy today. I'm feeling crazy. 3 casts in this little hole, and we've already got 3 nice slabs. Could have had 4 though. Could have had 4. There he is. There he is. Oh, she caught the smallest one.
Now, that's not right, is it?
No, it's not. That is the smallest fish in that entire hole, I bet. Another fish. Another fish. I can't tell if it's a keeper or not. That's too small. He's gonna be a little too short. Look at that. A beautiful white crappie. He's clean. He's just gonna be a little short. There's my 4th fish. See ya. It's 4-1. Jay still got that little one in her hands. Tiny little guy.
Does not look like a slab queen fish.
It does not. You're gonna have to send that one back and get back after the slabs. My streak is over. I caught some leaves. There's the bait I'm using, guys. Just a little Bobby Garland, little straight tail, pearl plastic. Oh gosh, there we go. And we're just pitching it out here to this little hole in the woods. Oh, there's another one. Oh no, no. Okay, we're back in the juice. Give him about 5 seconds. Oh, there he is. Biggin. Biggin, another biggin. Oh, watch your rod, watch your rod, watch your rod. We're good, we're good. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another nice one. Black crappie this time. There he is. Busted him. Oh. Oh, Jay. I think so. Oh my gosh. What is going on, Jay? That's another good one. Why they eat mine and not yours? Another good one. Another white crappie. This one here is going to keep though. That one there will keep. That's a good one. I'm going to keep feeding them while they're in a feeding frenzy. Oh, Jay just got smoked. He's got it. No, he don't. I can't tell. There we go. Here. I need a new jig. Let's get the same color. Let me see this. So Jay's throwing this kind of albino color. It's got a little bit of purple to it, which shouldn't matter. But she's missing them, and they're not eating it as quickly. So get down here in the tackle box and get the exact same jig. I'm also going to swap out the jig head. That was a 32nd ounce jig head, and there's a bunch of leaves on top of the water, and she's catching more leaves than me, so thinking the heavier jig head punches through the leaves a little bit better, help us land more fish. This one also has a bigger hook on it. And for the record, guys, Jay is 100% capable of tying on her own jig. I just have all the tackle back here. Okay, we are rigged. You have no depth good. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Okay, there we go. We are all rigged up. We have the same thing on basically.
Thanks, Polybear.
You are welcome, Slab Queen. Just put some slabs in the boat now. Got him. Got him. Got him. Little guy. Little guy, little black crappie. I mean, not super little. There's a lot of places where you can keep this guy, but out here on this lake, they gotta be 10 inches. Nice.
Kind of drag really easy. I guess more of this floating.
Giant. Giant. It's a giant. Yes. Yes. I feel bad. I'm feeling bad. I mean, you're up there and you got the front of the boat. You have direct access to him. What is going on? What's different?
I don't know.
There's nothing different. We have different bobbers. I have a little trout magnet bobber, but it's pretty much the same thing. That's another good one. Another good crappie. Oh, there's one. Can't tell how big that is. It feels decent. Oh, she's hooked up. Doubles. Doubles. I think it's a couple of non-keepers.
Dang. Hey, I'm finally back on the board again, but unfortunately, still too small, but a little bit bigger than last one. So, hopefully the next one is a slab.
This guy's pretty nice, but I don't think he's gonna be 10 inches, so I'm gonna send him back. It's currently brewing up a nice windstorm up here in the swamp. Lots of leaves are falling off the trees and covering the top of the water, and that's like our biggest issue right now, is there's just so many leaves out here, and we're foul hooking our jigs, so most of our casts are like going to waste because they're getting leaves on the hook. But it seems like we get lucky. Oh, there we go. Oh.
What the heck? I don't ever miss fish like that.
I don't know what the deal is. But what I was saying is, it seems like if we get lucky and our bait comes through clean, then we're getting bit. There he is. Get out of your way. That looks like a nicer one.
Oh, I don't think it's a keeper though. Goodness gracious, what's a girl got to do to catch a keeper around here? Still too small to keep. Maybe next time.
Oh.
There we go. Still not a keeper. Oh my goodness. That's okay. At least I'm actually getting some fish in the boat now.
I'm getting bit right next to that tree whenever I land by it. I think I got a leaf. Dang it. We need a rake. We need a leaf blower. We need a leaf blower where you just go and blow all the leaves away. Probably scare all the fish. They'd be gone. Never come back. We never see him again. Got him. He's a little guy. Is that even a crappie? It is a crappie. Just a little one. Whoa. Big fish just jumped back there. There's definitely a bunch of different sized fish hanging out here in the same school. Oftentimes you'll find fish of similar size hanging out together, but this is definitely a mixed school. If we were catching a bunch of fish that were small like this, we'd probably just move on and try to find the bigger ones. But since we are getting some keepers mixed in, it's hard to leave, especially when they're biting this good. And when we don't have a lot of time to fish this afternoon. Oh, 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 oh. I didn't even see him pull it under, it just got heavy. That's a good one. Yeah. Boat flip, baby. You've got to love that, guys. You can say you don't, but you got to love that. That is another really nice, solid sunset black crappie. Smoked the jig. Another keeper for us in the bucket. Oh, I'm on fire again. I'm on fire again, JJ. This one here is round. He's kind of like a dinner plate. Not a keeper though. See ya. Uh-oh. Not to get smoked. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my, did you see that? Did you see that?
Yeah, I was watching that.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to need a new plastic after that one. He ripped me a new one just then. Okay, I'm back in the juice. Give me another chance. Give me another chance. What we need is like, oh, Watch your face.
Come on now.
Okay, I'm coming. Now, oh, he's in the boat. Now, while this fish is not a keeper, what's good about catching some of these little ones is that they wallow around on top of the surface and they break up some of the leaves. So even the little ones are helping us out. And see, I got a perfect little lane, just landed in it. Now we're gonna catch a 15-inch slab. 18-inch slab. World record slab, right there. There he is. That's a keeper. Not even kidding. I don't know if it's a keeper. It's not a keeper. I hooked a stick for a second. Not bad though. Not bad at all. Another nice little black crappie. Oh, Jay's got one. Doubles. Double trouble. Man, the dinks are here. Oh, not a big one. Not a bad one. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. He's stuck. What's he stuck on? Oh, he's off. Noted, there is a stick there. That was scary. Little guy. I just wore out my plastic, so we're getting a new one. It's the exact bait we're throwing. Baby shad, bobby garland, pearl white. It's doing it to them. They're loving it. They're loving it. I think they'd eat just about any color though. I think Jay was just being weird with them earlier.
I was catching leaves. Oh.
Stud.
Not a stud.
Not a stud. Feisty though.
Super feisty. My goodness. He put up quite the fight. Here we go. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, finally. Finally. Yes. That's a really good one. Woo! Yeah, baby. I finally got a keeper to put in the boat. That took way too long, but watch out, Cole. The slab queen is back in action.
That is a really nice one. One of the larger ones we've caught today. A beautiful black crappie. Send him in there to join his buddies. Oh, give me some. Get some more. Man, that leaf blower would really come in handy right now. Oh, smoke.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Oh, God.
Yeah, baby. Come
Get
on.
that
Woo!
Get that thing.
Woo! Yes. Told ya. Slab queen, back in action, baby.
That's 2 keepers in a row.
2 keepers in a row. Let's go.
Slab City, where are the biggins at in Slab City, Slab City?
I guess you still haven't heard from that guy.
Oh, that was dope.
That was dope.
That might be big. That's definitely big. Jay, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh gosh, oh gosh, that is a good one. Come here. Come here. Ah. Yeah, that's a nice one. Oh, I think that's redemption. Does he have any holes in his mouth? Nope, not the one I missed, but that is a really nice one. That's the biggest one I've caught today. We have been catching crappie from this tiny little hole out here in the swamp, just cast after cast after cast. But this is the biggest one I've caught so far today. He's gonna be like pound and a quarter, pound and a half-ish or so. Really, really solid black crappie. I think we have 8 or 9 in the bucket, so this might be 9 or 10, I'm not sure. But either way, we're doing really well. We have about 30 minutes of daylight left to fish out here. So let's put this guy back in the bucket and let's get back out there. Oh, splashed me in the face. Let's see if we can catch some more big ones. What is that? Is that a bass? No, it's a crappie. Gonna be a little short, I think. Oh, did you get a bite? I think he's gonna be a little short. We'll send him back. But it's been a minute. The bite has definitely slowed down quite a bit. Jay just made the comment that the wind quit blowing and the fish quit biting. So maybe there's something to that right now. Our hole has definitely opened up quite a bit. We're able to work our jigs more freely, but that was the first fish in about 15 minutes. Whereas we worked, oh, they're back. They're back. I was gonna say we were catching them every cast and then we hadn't had a bite in 15 minutes, but now I just caught 2 in a row. 2 dinks though. Let's get at least one more good keeper, Jay. I think we can do it. Oh, on the paws. That's a good one. It was just sitting there. I was looking over to the left and looked back and my bobber got smoked. Oh, it's another good one. Come hither. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's another nice one. It looks like the one I just caught. I mean, the last big one I caught. He's a little bit smaller, but that's a really good one. Might be the second biggest I've caught today. I was letting it just sit there, just dangling, just free spinning, and he was all over it, all about it. That is a pristine and beautiful fish. Got to love that. That's the perfect fish, in my opinion. Just take home and eat. Keeps splashing water all over me though. We're obviously doing pretty well with our jigs right now, but I can only imagine if we had a bucket of minnows and we had like kind of a heavy weight to keep them out of the leaves, just toss them out there and let them sit there and swim around, they would probably just get smoked one after another. But I prefer to catch them on jigs over minnows, don't you, Jay?
Oh, yeah.
But it's nice to have little alternatives whenever it slows down.
Gosh, that is a big one.
That's a big one.
Oh my gosh, my reel was messed up.
Oh my gosh, it's a huge one. Your reel was jacked up?
Yeah, I was
Oh
trying
my
to fix
gosh.
my reel. That's why it took me a while to set the hook.
That's a monster.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. All right, first fish of the afternoon is a stud black crappie. That's awesome. Let me get some water in this bucket. Hey, way to go, Jay. That is a monster crappie to start the afternoon fishing session.
Biggin.
That's the way to go. That's so crazy your reel was jacked. Maybe you just need to pause it a little bit longer. We've been out here for about 10 minutes, had no bites, and
Yeah, it was just sitting out there.
he liked the long pause. Anyways, throw him in the bucket. Biggin. Good job. Fish on. Oh, it's a little guy. What is that? Is that a crappie? Why ain't that little? There we go. There's my first crappie of the afternoon. I don't think this guy is going to keep. He fell victim to the little rosy red, little pink minnow. We will measure him just in case, but I'm actually like 99% positive this is not a 10-inch crappie, which is the minimum length limit out here. I'm guessing like straight up 9. Oh, he's 9.5. These little checkerboards are really easy. 9.5. Next year, this guy will be a big one. We'll send him on the crappie slide back in the lake. And there he goes. All right, so we got one on the jig and one on a minnow.
Oh, that's crap. No, it's not.
Is it not?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Big one.
gosh.
Get him, Jay.
Gosh. It's a donkey. Woo! Got him.
Heck yeah. That's a nice one right there.
Yeah.
Big ones like that jig.
For some reason, I was thinking it was a brim at first.
That does not look like a brim, Jay.
Nope.
That is not near the size of these little bluegill out here. That's a good one.
Woo.
Dang, another nice one for the bucket. Good job. Doing work today, Jay.
Oh, gosh.
Is it giant?
Gosh. Woo.
Dang, Jay, you're on fire.
I am on fire.
That's a nice one. It actually looks like a white crappie. You can kind of see it's got
Yeah.
those vertical bars on its side. They're not super pronounced, but that definitely appears to be a white crappie. That's the first one we caught out here this year.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How about that? Yeah, you're 3 for 3 on the jig. Oh gosh. Whoa. I almost died.
We're in the splash zone.
We are in the splash zone. Good job, Jay. Got you a little nest from up there. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Big guy. Big guy.
Gosh.
Big guy. Get up here. Yes, we snuck back here into this hole. We saw some little minnows jumping. I swapped back to a jig because I was tired of waiting on my minnow to do the work for me. I wanted to be actively jigging for him, and that is the result that we were looking for. Big guy got that jig all the way choked down. This we can pop that out. Oh, Jay got bit. Jig is out. Whew. That's a big one. That one fills the whole frame. Big guy. He's going in here.
Nice.
Heck yeah. All right, guys, we have just about run out of daylight, and even though we were able to land 4 really nice slab-sized crappie like this big guy here, ooh, that's a monster. Throw him back in the bucket real quick. You know, the bite actually wasn't that great. I think we landed 7, maybe 8 fish total. We got a couple of small crappie, a couple of bluegill, but this is not where this adventure is going in. Well, I guess it is for today because it's getting dark and we're heading back to the house right now. But we are actually going to be coming back out here tomorrow morning because tonight we're expecting to have some really low temperatures. I mean, the lowest we've had all season long. It's supposed to get like 40 degrees, maybe get down in the 30s even. I don't know. And that cooler weather, we are anticipating the crappie to maybe even move in here a little bit better than what they have because they just seem to be kind of scattered out. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of them in here just yet, but a little cold weather could just do the trick and could group them up in these little tight spots. We'll probably actually fish the same area today since that's the only place we caught fish. But anyways, we're gonna head back to the house. We're gonna get these guys on ice and we will catch you guys tomorrow morning and hopefully slay some giant slab crappie. All right, guys, it's the next morning. As you can see, it's quite dark out here, but this is prime time to be catching some big crappie. We always do better early in the morning, so we're excited to wet our lines, hopefully catch a couple of slabs. Can't wait. It feels so good out here. Let's get them.
There he is. There he is. There he is. There's his first cast. First cast. Oh, it's so dark out here, but we got one first cast. That's a keeper too. That's a good one. Yes. Yes, get up here. Get up here, come to daddy. Woohoo. Yeah. That is what's up, guys. I know it is kind of dark out here, but that is the first slab of the morning. That is a chub. Look how fat he is. That's what's up. We knew we could come out here this morning and catch the good ones. That was the very first cast. Heck, freaking yes. Okay, he's off the hook. Let's throw big guy in the bucket. We already got water in there. We're fishing with confidence today. That's the key to, that's the key to crappie fishing. Fill your bucket up before you make a cast. Be confident, right, Jay?
Right. Be confident. Oh. Oh, no.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Gosh.
That's a crappie. Oh, he's gonna be close. It's gonna be
Ooh.
smoking. He's gonna be smoking that line. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. That's a keeper all day. Oh yeah, that one's gonna be closer than I thought, but I think he's gonna be 10. Let's put him on the board.
Yeah.
Okay, here is our official crappie measurer. And oh yeah, close your mouth. What am I talking about? That is 11 inches all day. Man, he just looks small compared to the last one I just caught. The last one I caught was a smoker, big old guy. Oh. What was that? Like your second cast?
Like my third.
Third cast? Hey, big things happening this morning in the swamp. There we go. That's a nice one, I think. Doesn't look super huge, but he might keep. Oh gosh.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna be another line burner. But I think we might have got one right there, guys. Let's slide him in here. And that, my friends, is an 11-inch slab. I don't even know why I put him on here. I knew it was a good one from the beginning, but he's sliding down into the bucket. All right, how many we got in there? 3? 3 so far this morning?
Yep.
3 nice crappie. All right, we're gonna take a quick break in the action to talk about how we're catching these crappie today. So obviously we are surrounded by cypress trees and water tupelo, and it's really not that deep out here. It's only about 3 feet deep, and there's tons of cover everywhere. So what we're doing is we are suspending little crappie jigs. So This jig in particular is a 16th ounce jig head, and then there's just a Mid-South little 2-inch crappie tube. This is a chartreuse color. It really doesn't matter what type of chartreuse, as long as it's chartreuse, it seems to be working. And then we have it suspended below a non-weighted float. So the reason we like the non-weighted floats is because they're a little bit more silent when they hit the water. Since we're fishing shallow, we're not trying to spook the fish. We're trying to be super stealthy here in the canoe. And the way that we're presenting the lure is we're just making short casts to isolated targets or out to these open lanes. So like that cast, I cast it to the base of a cypress tree. And then what we're doing is we're just simply twitching the bait back to the boat. We'll give it like 2 or 3 pops just like this. And what that's doing, the jig is rising. It's going boom, boom, boom. And then when we kill it, it sinks back down. And so when it sinks back down, it's normally when the crappie come up and smash it. So that's what we're looking for. That's what we're doing. We're trying to avoid the leaves the best we can. The leaves are only going to get worse as the season progresses, but it's just so much fun out here catching crappie below a bobber. There's nothing like watching that bobber go down. Let's get back to catch some fish.
Oh, God. Yes. Yes. Get up here, big guy. Yes. Dude, smoked it. My bobber went down so fast. I was like, whoa, wait, what just happened? Heck yeah. Got another nice crappie. I believe that we have got ourselves our 4th keeper of the day. All day, 10.5. Nice one. Ew. I think that we got another crappie, folks. I think we got another one. I think we got a good one. We moved back over here to the spot we first started at. And yes, we have got, oh, we got doubles.
It's big.
Oh gosh, it is big. Okay.
Dude, it's big. He's going crazy. Oh my gosh, it's massive.
Get him, Jay. Get him. Get him.
Yes.
Look at that slab.
Oh
What
my
the heck, Jay?
goodness.
Oh man, good thing we came back to this spot.
I know, we were just here like 20 minutes ago, right?
That's a donk. Yeah, you know, it was a little bit dark, and we caught a couple fish that kind of got up on top of them, but now we're back in here. That is a SLAB slab. That is a beautiful fish, Jay.
Oh my goodness, that's a big fish.
Oh man, let's get back out there and let's get a couple more. That
Yeah.
is awesome. Big old guy. Get him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Get him, Jay.
Woo!
Yes.
Not as big
Yes.
as the last one, but
That's still a nice one though.
yeah. Ooh.
Oh, definitely another keeper. That is awesome. Heck
I
yeah.
hope there's more.
This spot is on fire. That bucket,
Oh, sorry.
that bucket's getting full. Get him, Jay. That's a slab. That's a freaking slab. Oh my gosh, that's a slab. Get in here. What the heck? Woo. Moved over here to a new spot. We were actually on our way out because we felt a couple of raindrops and we don't want to get smoked by the rain, but dang, you had to make a pit stop here and catch this big guy. Oh, I bet that felt good. Dang, girl. That's a monster.
That was awesome.
That is a nice slab there. No need to put him on the board. That's like
Oh,
a
no.
12 or 13 incher. What a monster.
Yeah. That was so cool.
We stopped because Jay was like, what are these little fish swimming right here? We saw some fish swirling up. I was like, I don't know. Let's cast and catch them. It's definitely safe to say that the morning bite was much better than the bite we had yesterday afternoon. I mean, take a look at these slabs. Got some bigs. We caught some good ones yesterday afternoon too, but the bite was just so much more quick, so much more fast and furious. And it's unfortunate that our time has been cut short because of the rain. We literally, it's gonna dump on us any second. And we don't want to get stuck out here while it happens. So anyways, we're gonna put these guys back in the bucket and we're gonna make our way back to the house and we will catch you guys once we get there. Just made it back. We've got our catch laid out here on the deck. We ended up catching 10 slab crappie. I think we only threw back 1 or 2. So we had a really nice morning. Got some really nice big fat ones right here.
Oh, yeah.
And then these right here are just as good. They're all gonna clean up and eat just amazingly. So I guess what we're fixing to do, we're gonna put them on ice for a minute and then we're gonna clean them up and I guess we're gonna cook them up later on.
As excited as we were to catch the crappie this morning, we are even more excited to eat them for dinner. We are going to be making our world famous, super easy and delicious fish tacos, and we're very excited about that. We have all the ingredients lined up behind us on the bar, so we're going to turn this camera around and show you guys what we're working with to make these tacos if you've never seen us make them before. In front of you, you're seeing everything that you need to make super delicious fish tacos. So we have our heaping pile of slab crappie right there, freshly cleaned. We have olive oil, cilantro, and avocado. We have our taco shells. You can use soft or crunchy. We like crunchy and soft, but mainly crunchy. And then we have tomatoes, and we have our taco seasoning. So the stuff in the middle is already pretty much ready. We have to put the taco shells in the oven. We have to cook the fish. So that's what we're gonna do. We've got our olive oil all heated up in the skillet. I think it's hot and ready to go. So we're just gonna add our slabs to the skillet. Oh yeah, that's what we want to see. It's what we like to hear. And if you take a look at the blades, they kind of have that V-notch in them because I cut the pin bones out. Normally if I'm going to fry the fish, I don't do that, but since we're making them in this way, we don't want to eat those pin bones since they kind of get stuck in our gums sometimes, and that's not fun. So when we're cooking this fish, we like to let it cook all the way through, and we like to let it flake apart naturally. So you kind of see it starting to fall apart. Once this fish is cooked all the way through and all the flakes start kind of coming apart, we'll add the taco seasoning and mix it all up. And then it's basically, that's it. It's all done. All right, we're adding the taco seasoning now. Just use whatever your favorite taco seasoning is. This is just Kroger brand, super delicious, and we're just gonna kind of mix it all in. You wanna be kind of careful with the fish flakes. You don't want it to get like super mushy. Crappie make really good fish tacos, but I would say our favorite fish to make fish tacos out of is striper, just because it's a little bit thicker. But crappie is delicious. And that, my friends, is all it takes. The meat is ready. We're just waiting on the taco shells now, and then we're gonna put everything together and call it a day. All right, Jay's gonna show you how to build the perfect fish taco, starting with the fish.
Oh yeah.
Man, it smells so good.
It does smell really good.
I can see the dogs there, so they're like just salivating. They're just hoping that some of this drops down so they can come over and nibble on it later.
Can we put some avocados?
Yes.
And I like tomatoes on mine.
She's not a big cilantro girl. She likes it a little bit, but she loves tomatoes more.
Yeah. I probably will add some cilantro.
You gotta garnish it with at least one leaf.
Yeah. But I really love tomatoes. And I also really love verde sauce. This stuff is so good on any kind of taco.
But especially fish. It pairs very well with avocado.
Ooh.
Hey, that's looking scrumptious.
I'm getting excited.
Yeah, you could probably just go with that, but you gotta garnish it with love with a little piece of cilantro.
A couple pieces.
There it is, guys. That looks scrumptious. Now, of course, that's not the only way that you can make a fish taco. This is just the way that Cole and Jay like to do it. It's super easy, effective, and delicious.
So delicious. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, here. Yeah, so remember, Jay's pregnant, so she's gonna just do that and just eat it.
Oh, you want me to eat it right now?
Yeah, just eat it. Just take a bite and so we can know what it tastes like. The folks home get upset when we don't taste it. You
That's
good?
Fantastic.
Fantastic?
Fantastic.
Okay. We're on the board. It looks like a nice one. Look at that, guys. Are you okay? Are you hooked past the barb?
I don't know.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay, and we are currently out here on the lake, and we're about to do some night fishing for some slab crappie. Now, instead of bringing our conventional gear, you know, our rods and reels, we decided to leave those at home and instead bring this basket here of yo-yos and a bucket of minnows, and we're gonna try our luck at some old-fashioned yo-yo fishing. Now, for those of you who don't know what yo-yos are, let me pull one out of the box real quick and show you what this thing looks like. This is it. This is a staple here in the southern states, and basically what this is an automatic fish catching device, and it has a couple of moving parts to it. So first off, you have your metal spool, and inside the spool there is a metal coil, and on the inside of the spool it has this little nylon fishing line. And so then attached to the line we have a barrel swivel, a snap, and a crappie fishing hook. Now we will bait that with a minnow, and then we will pull this down to our desired depth. And as you can see right here, we have this little lever, and on the yo-yo spool there's these notches, and you will just push that lever to the notch and your bait is set. So then the minnow is freely swimming down below the hook, and when the fish bites it, it pulls the line, and make sure I don't hook myself, and it yanks the fish up out of the water. Not really out of the water, but hooks the fish in the roof of the mouth, and then they fight on the yo-yo pulley system, and it helps you not lose those fish. So we're gonna go around. We have all these scattered cypress trees and water tupelo out here. It's getting lit. We have about an hour, maybe 45 minutes of daylight left, and we're gonna bait these up with some fresh minnows. We're gonna go to each tree, you know, multiple times throughout the night and see what we can catch. If you love the yo-yo fishing videos, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to baiting.
We have all of our yo-yos set up, and now all we have to do is wait. So we're gonna go inside for a little bit, and then we're gonna come back out here, and hopefully we have a bunch of fish on the lines.
All right, guys, as we were heading in, we got a fish. We're on the board. It looks like a nice one. Looks like a nice one.
We're swinging.
Swing it.
Woo!
Yes.
That's a keeper.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
First fish of the night.
Is a slab.
We're off to a good start.
We had a yo-yo go off,
spin.
and we thought that we had one, but he got off. But that is our first official fish of the night. Beautiful black crappie. And the sun is just set behind the trees, and it's just beautiful out here. Nice one. All right, throw him in the bucket.
Woohoo!
Heck yeah, first of many, hopefully. Guys, we may not be able to get back home. We are getting lit up right now. We got another nice crappie here. Don't come off. Oh, yeah. Look at that, guys.
Nice.
That's bigger than the last. We're trending upward. We're trying to get some mega slabs tonight. Look at that, just barely hooked. No, he ain't. He's hooked good. Hooked good. That is our second crappie of the night on the yo-yo. Man, this is our first yo-yo session of the year, and looks like it's gonna be a good night. Okay, we'll put him in the bucket, get that rebaited, and try to make it back to the house, but we honestly may not ever make it there as fast as the action is happening right now. Okay. Looky there, guys. We have got our third crappie on the yo-yo. We have not made it back home yet, and that is another slab. Can you reach him, Jay?
Yeah.
Get him, Jay.
Woo!
Yes, and that is another keeper.
Yeah.
Heck yes. Another nice black crappie. 3 solid ones in the boat so far. We hung up about 30 yo-yos, and we already have had so much turnaround success already.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's crazy. We didn't even have to wait.
No, we didn't have to wait. We got 3 in the bucket. Good job, Jay. Let's get that one rebaited, and let's make a little pass through here, I guess, and make sure we don't have any more. This is insane, guys. Literally, while we were getting that fish put in the bucket, this yo-yo went off, and we have another one across the way that went off also. I think this fish is not a keeper, though.
No, I think
No.
it's gonna be a little short.
That guy is a little too small, but hey, we got another bite on the yo-yo. This is awesome. We were not expecting this quick of action tonight. All right, let's send this little guy back once we get the bigger ones. See ya. Well, the one that we heard ended up not being as big as we thought it was. It's just this little guy right here. Another little black crappie. But he did sound ferocious from afar. Anyways, we're gonna toss him back, get rebaited, and hopefully next time we come to this yo-yo, we'll have a 2-pound slab on it. Guys, look at the size of this minnow. Let me get him on the hook. That's like the best minnow we've baited up so far.
Woo.
It's lively
He's
too.
bound to catch a big one.
I really like this tree. This is like a huge cypress tree. It's like the biggest one out here. I think that's good. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Okay, this is definitely gonna get bit again. I can feel it. Uh-oh, fellas. Take a look at this one. We got another keeper. I think that's our 4th fish that we've kept tonight. I think we've caught 7 total, maybe 7 or 8 total. We may not have shown you all of them, but there is our 4th keeper. We still have not made it back to the house. I don't think we're gonna make it there. I think we're just gonna ride it out here because we're just getting lit up and we're actually starting to run out of minnows. Anyways, I need to grab this guy. Come here, big fella. Oh, got you. What you gotta say about that, Jay?
Woo,
What you
that's
gotta
a nice one.
Is the light bright?
Yes, it's very bright.
Nice
It
one.
looks like a big fish.
Yeah, that is a good one. I don't think it's as big as our biggest one in there, but it's a really nice one. Okay, let's throw him in the box and let's keep scooting around out here. The bite is on. Let's freaking go, guys. We got another good one. I'm zoomed in really close on your face. You can do it. You can do it. And you also have a leaf on your face. That's a, grab him.
Woo!
Oh, yes. Woo! Yes. What a chub.
Yeah.
That dude's got some thick slabs on him.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting poked by this tree.
Yeah, that's part of yo-yo fishing. Heck yeah. Oh, you okay? Did you get hooked? Are you okay? Are you hooked past the barb?
I don't know. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, you good?
I'm good.
I heard that thing pop. You good?
I'm okay.
Okay. Hold that fish up. That was almost mega bad. Dang, that is.
Gotta be careful.
That's another nice fish. They're all about the same size. They're all about in that 11.5 inch to 12 inch range. But that is a good one. That's what I'm talking about.
Woo!
I don't know how many we got now. I'm starting to lose count.
I don't know, either 5?
But we're seriously, guys, we were not expecting to run through this many minnows. Also, we only have about 15 minnows left in the bucket. And we have about 30 O's out here, so you do the math. Every time we're getting bit, we're having to replace the minnow, so our minnow supply is dwindling quickly.
We don't have very many left at all.
So our night might get cut short, but we are getting lit up right now by some slabs.
And some hooks.
And some hooks.
Okay.
Hey, good job. Let's rebait this guy. Well, guys, we're not really sure what happened. We were getting bit kind of pretty much left and right for the first hour that we were out there. We couldn't even make it back to the house. We were getting bit so much, but we actually kind of started running out of minnows when we were on our last run of yo-yos, baited up with minnows, but they were all baited up. But for some reason, we only had a couple of them go off and we missed. And then we sat out there for like another 30, 45 minutes and none of them went off. We didn't get any more bites and some of the minnows came off, and it was very strange because the action was definitely hot and heavy from the start.
Yeah. And
we weren't expecting it to get worse. We were expecting it to improve, actually. We thought we were gonna like just waylay them to catch a bunch of crappie tonight, but we did get some nice ones, show the people the fish.
Woo.
I think we ended up keeping 6 nice black crappie. They're all like I said, like the 11.5 inch size, and we're gonna cook them for you guys. We're gonna make some delicious fish sandwiches with them, I think. So hope you guys are excited for that. Stay tuned and we will catch you guys tomorrow morning. All right, we're out here this morning about to get our catch from last night, cleaned up and prepared to be turned into some delicious fish sandwiches, and they are gonna be so good today for lunch. Anyways, we gotta get the fish cut up first, and then we'll show you guys what we are talking about. We got the fish all cleaned up. They look beautiful and they're ready to be cooked in the deep fryer. We got that all heated up, as you can see. And we've also pre-made some French fries. These are some seasoned waffle fries we've never had before, and literally they taste like an Arby's French fry made a baby with a Chick-fil-A French fry. They are so good, like really good. We're about to batter these guys in the fish mix here in the bag, and today we are using the Louisiana Cajun Crispy Fish Fry, and it's the spicy recipe because it's kind of cold out and we need some spice in our life today. So let's go ahead, let's get a couple of these guys out. That grease is hot and these guys are ready to go in there. Shake our filet off, we'll throw them in the bag real quick. I think I need a bigger bag.
Yeah, we have bigger bags.
We might have to swap to a bigger bag. But for demonstration purposes, this should work. Those look evenly coated, and now we will throw them into the hot grease. And that looks hot. Oh, cause it is, cause it is. All right, we got a bigger bag. We're gonna get some more of these guys going. All right, those look really good. And once we get all this fish cooked, Jay's gonna show you guys how we build the ultimate slabby patty. You're not gonna wanna miss this. It is so delicious.
Now that all the fish is cooked, I can't wait any longer to make this amazing fish sandwich, what I like to call a slabby patty. So let's get started. I'm gonna first put my slabby patty on the bun, which I toasted my buns, and now I'm gonna add some Louisiana tartar sauce. This stuff is really good, goes along with our fish fry. And I'm going to sprinkle that, or spread that on top. And now I'm gonna add some lettuce and tomatoes, and you have to have the pickles. And put your top bun on top. And voila. Now you can't tell me that that does not look delicious. I cannot wait to eat it. It's gonna be so good. Oh yeah. That is so good. This is honestly probably my favorite way to cook and eat fish. It used to be fish tacos, which I still really love, but ever since I started making these slabby patties, they're #1 for me.
Oh, smoking. Oh,
Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, I got him. That's a big one. Yeah, I didn't even see the bobber. Oh my gosh. Jason had a big one. How big is that?
That's a big one.
Oh, get him, JJ. Net him.
Where is he?
He's right there.
He? Oh my god.
Holy cow.
What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay, and today we are out here in the swamp in hopes of catching some giant slab crappie. It is a beautiful day and we are just out here to have a good time. We're not planning on keeping any fish, but we're hoping to catch some big ones today. So if you guys love crappie fishing, be sure to hit the like button for us and subscribe to our channel. Now let's get out there and let's catch a big one.
First cast. First cast. First cast. Stay on there. Oh, that's a slab. Whoa. There we go. First cast out here of the evening. We got ourselves our first good slab black crappie. Jay had a bite. We're not gonna be keeping any fish today, but that's a really nice one. Hopefully we can catch some more of that. We will see you later, big guy. Oh, smoking. Oh,
God. That's a good one. Oh, yeah, baby. My first fish is a monster.
Yes.
Okay, maybe not a monster, but a dang good one. Heck yeah. That is so cool. Oh, so much fun. All right, first one for me. Hopefully first of many.
Oh, he smashed it. Smashed that jig. I popped it hard too. Pretty good one. Looks like the quality's here today, JJ.
Awesome.
Look at that one. Nice white crappie.
Oh.
Get it. Get it. Yes.
Woo!
Oh, way to go, Jay. This is our third and fourth fish.
Oh my goodness. I think this is going to be a really good afternoon. We are catching some nice ones so far.
Ah! Oh, I'm off the big fish train. Not bad though. Nice little white crappie. I'm just here to have fun and catch fish today. We've got plenty of fish stocked up in our freezer. Oh, so just here to have some fun now. Hopefully catch a monster. Still have not caught a 2-pounder out of this spot this year, which is crazy. I think the biggest one we've weighed so far is like 1 pound, 12 ounces. So we got to beat that at least. We said like the same time. I don't even know if mine's a crappie. I got a yellow bass.
Hey, I got a crappie.
Little multi-species happening out here in the swamp today, guys. Little yellow bass. And Jay's got herself a nice little white crappie. Let's go get some more. Oh, how big is that? Oh my gosh. Stay on there. Stay on there, big boy. Ooh. Look at that. It's in the boat. That's solid. 'Tis a solid one right there, guys. So far, so good out here. This is my third or fourth crappie, and that's definitely the biggest one so far. He's gonna be close to 1 pound, but look at the colors on that guy.
So pretty.
Just a stunning black crappie. We've been out here all of 10 minutes, and we are just putting the hurt on him. Man, you never know what to expect. We come out here and not catch anything, and we come out here and smoke them like this. It's all really just a timing deal. These fish are just constantly moving in and out of these trees, and they can be really hard to find at times, but when we're on them like this, we gotta take advantage of it. So we're gonna get this guy back in the water, and we're gonna see if we can catch some more before it gets dark. See ya. Jump. Oh, he was thinking about it. He was thinking about jumping.
Good job. Oh.
Oh, yeah, doubles again?
Doubles again. Yours is bigger, I think.
Oh, a little bit bigger. Not quite a keeper size, but a pretty good one.
It's like the third double of the day.
I know, and we've only caught like 10 fish. Got him. Got him. Seems like there's little ones back here behind me. Get back on the big ones. Oh, he came off, and I'm in the tree. No.
Oh gosh.
Oh, smoked it.
Woo! He did smoke it. That was awesome.
I'm gonna try to get me a piece of that action right there.
Woo!
Spot looks too good.
Yeah, that spot looks really good.
Got him. Got him. I don't know if you were just holding on to that fish just so we could double up again.
Look at him, he's gonna cut.
Oh man, poor little guy. They look like twins, except for mine's a black crappie and yours is a white crappie. Not a monster. And you know, there's like our fourth double up of the day. Mine's a black crappie, hers is a white crappie. Mine's slightly bigger, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
But still, nice fish. Wearing them out. I like that.
Oh.
Big one?
Oh yeah.
Big one?
Feels like a big one. It's definitely a slab.
Oh, he's pulling the boat. Yes. Boat flip that guy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a dandy. That's probably my biggest of the day, I think.
I think so. That's a really nice white crappie.
Whew. Check it out, man. Gosh, this fish is so pretty. Look how cool he looks with the jig in his mouth. That's awesome. Cool, beautiful fish. And a good old time we're having out here. Here we go. There's my smallest one of the day right after catching my biggest one of the day. Whew. From the same spot.
Look for a bigger one. Oh, way back up there in that tunnel. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Not bad.
Nice.
Not bad. Bigger than one Jay's got in her hand.
I'm not complaining about the size of the fish though.
Yeah, I'm just here to have fun.
Just having fun.
Wreck some slabs.
It's fun to catch some fish.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. I respect that. Oh, I got him. That's a big one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I didn't even see the bobber. Oh my gosh. JJ, grab that net, please. Grab that net. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Net him.
Where is he?
He's right there.
He? Oh my gosh.
Holy cow. I didn't even see the bite.
Is that a 2-pounder?
I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, it might be.
Oh, dude, that's a big one. Oh my god.
Oh,
Cole.
hand me that big
What
guy.
the heck?
Oh my gosh. He's not 2 pounds. Oh. Look at that slab, guys.
Wow.
Oh, the hook just fell out.
Oh my gosh.
That was awesome. Thanks for the net job, Jed. I didn't know how big he was. He was just fighting around in those leaves and pulling so hard. He came up like a bass, and honestly, I didn't even see the bite. I just cast it out there, looked away, and I was like, where'd my bobber go? I better set the hook, and it's a monster.
That is a monster.
He's not,
Man.
I don't think he's 2 pounds, but, and I don't know if he's gonna be the biggest that we've caught out here this year. Our biggest so far is 1 pound and 12 ounces. So we'll get the official scale out here, which I still, to this date, say this scale is kind of sketchy. Need to get a new scale pretty bad. Okay, let's see what we got on this one. Yeah, it only says 1 pound 6 ounces.
What?
So 6 ounces shy of the biggest one we've caught out here this fall. I think that's about right.
Dang.
It's a good one though.
That's a really good one.
Way bigger than the ones we've been catching. Beautiful, beautiful black crappie. And like we've said many times this fall, there's some big ones that get up in here, and we've caught some over 2 pounds. So that's still the goal, and there's still a chance we can catch one. It's starting to get dark. We have about 30 minutes of daylight to fish, so we're gonna get this guy back in the water, and we're gonna keep casting, see if we can get another big one. You ready to go, big guy? We'll see you later. If no one catches you and puts you in their bucket this year, maybe next year we can catch you and you could be 2.5 pounds or so. Whew, that was exciting. Hopefully there's some more up here.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Jason had a big one. How big is that?
That's a big one.
Oh, get him, JJ.
Well, I mean, he's fighting like a big one.
Oh, he is a big one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, Jay.
I can't even keep up with him. Holy smokes.
Grab him.
Woo!
Yes. Back to back big ones.
Kidding me?
Not kidding. Back to back big ones.
Maybe we found the big ones. Looks like we have. Oh my gosh, check this guy out. Cole literally just let that fish go, and I threw up in that spot, and we got another big one in the boat.
I know, about the same size. I mean, that is another just gorgeous black crappie.
So pretty.
I wish we could sit here and talk about this thing forever, but
We gotta get back out there.
we gotta get back out there. If you look over here, the sun is getting dangerously low. Wow, what a beautiful fish.
All right, we're gonna send this one back, and hopefully we're about to catch a bigger one.
Give me some, Jay.
That was fun.
Let's get some more.
Fish on. Fish on. Jay's hung up. And I'm back here with what could be the final fish of the day. Get in the boat. That's a pretty nice black crappie. That could be the last fish of the day. Get him unhooked. We're gonna get Jay out of this tree. She's stuck up here ahead of us. There's another jig up in the tree too. Man, this has been a nasty tree for some folks, it looks like. It's a nice crappie though. I think I can snip and get that. Let me get that out. Let's get this fish back in the water. We might catch another one, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Gotcha, sucker. Hey, he bit that thing as soon as it hit the water. It's a tiny one. That is not what we want after catching that big one. Man. Okay, I'm gonna make like 2 more casts up in there. If we don't catch a big one, then we're gonna have to go, as it's getting quite dark now. There we go, there we go, there we go. That's the last one of the day. Stay on there. Yes. Woohoo. Not a bad one. Didn't want to end on that super tiny one.
All right, guys, well, this is where we're going to wrap up today's episode. This is a really nice fish. Looks a lot like a lot of the ones we've caught this afternoon. I mean, we really caught him this afternoon, didn't we, Jay?
It was fun.
We probably caught 30, maybe even 40, and we got a couple of really nice ones mixed in. Go ahead and send this one back.
Oh God. Oh my gosh. What is this? There he is. Oh my gosh, it's another giant. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've snuck off out here on the lake this morning to do a little crappie fishing, do a little crappie scouting, see if there's anything biting. So we've had a little bit of a change in the weather the last few days, had a little bit of a warming trend, so it's kind of cool right now. I've kind of bundled up, but it's supposed to be like 75 degrees today, kind of like it was yesterday and the day before. And it's kind of got our crappie bite that we've been on kind of fizzling out a little bit. They've kind of been dispersing elsewhere. They're not really holding tight to these cypress trees out here in this cypress swamp. But I'm gonna try to see if I can find a couple of fish, see maybe where they're heading to, see where they're hanging out at. I'm not sure if we'll catch anything. I fished out of here yesterday and the day before and only caught maybe 5 or 6 keepers, but I'm hopeful and optimistic that maybe I can land on some this morning. And I told Jay that if I did find some, that I would come back to the house and come snag her, but we're gonna have to get on some first. So we're gonna mess around in these woods. We're gonna hit a couple of spots that we've been catching some first, and then if that doesn't work out, we're gonna move around and try to find some other areas where maybe some fish are holding. So we're about to get after it. Hope you guys are excited for today's episode. Thank you so much for the support on the crappie fishing vids recently. If you could, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's go get them.
There's a giant. That's a big one. That's a big one. Get over here. That's a big one. That's a big old crappie. That's a big old crappie. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna swing him. I'm gonna swing him. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. That is a good one. It's freaking slab. Look at that. That's how you kick the morning off, guys. That is a slab. Big old black crappie. Woo-hoo, look at that. Minnow plastic in the face. Dude, just pop that thing. Whew. That right there, my friends, is how you start off the morning. Big old slab crappie. Heck yeah, let's throw them in the bucket and let's get back out there. Maybe there's some more. Whoop.
Who thinks there's another one? I think that there is. Crappie rarely swim alone. There he is. There he is. Next cast. That's another good one. That's another good one. Next freaking cast. Let's go. Let's go. Get up here. Get in the boat, Bobby. Yes. Yes. Woo. There we go. Second fish of the morning is another slab. Look at the size of that guy right there. Not as big as the last one, but that is another tank. What the heck? That is so cool. Whew, okay. We are 2 for 2 in this little spot. In the bucket. Let's go. Who thinks we can go 3 for 3? What you think? Let's see what we can do. Can we go 3 for 3? I can't even see my bobber. It's because it's moving. Oh gosh. There he is. Oh my gosh, it's another giant. That's another giant. Oh my. Oh my. We are 3 for 3 on the slabs. If we can land this one, I think that's the biggest one. Oh my gosh, that thing's a giant. That is a giant crappie. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Yes. Woo. How about that one? Oh, folks at home, that is a slab. That thing is huge. Hold on a second. Look at that slab, guys. That is a monster black crappie. That thing is so thick. Look how tall he is. That fish is so thick. Golly. We are 3 for 3 over here in this spot. We caught 3 giants on 3 casts on that little soft plastic little minnow little tube. Oh, this is so awesome. Okay, let's get him back in the bucket. Whoop. All right, 3 casts, 3 slabs. Can we go 4 for 4? Can we go 4 for 4? Hopefully we haven't made too much racket. I'm trying to be as like muted as possible, but it's hard to not get excited over these big old slabs. I kind of missed my spot though just then. I might have just messed up my streak. Okay. We couldn't go 4 for 4 on 4 casts because I messed up my 4th cast, but let's see if we can go 4 for 5. I'm in the juice again. Okay, I guess there's probably some more over there, but there was 3 that were just fired up just then. Might not get back on them fast enough. I don't know. We're gonna keep casting over there. Get up here. There we go. I don't know if this is a crappie or not. I think it's a little, no, it's a bass. We got a bass. Little largemouth. Not what we're looking for exactly, but I'll take him. Take a little largemouth. We'll see you, guy. Hey, there we go. I don't think that's a crappie. It's a big old yellow bass. Holy. Look at the size of that yellow bass. That is a good one. Big old guy. You know, if I was really struggling on the fish fillet department, I would keep him and eat him because they are really good eating, but we're gonna toss them back. All right, we're doing pretty good so far this morning. We caught 3 giant slabs in that first spot, like bang, 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 but I'm surprised we didn't catch any more. But if nothing else, 3 slabs equals 6 really good fish sandwiches. So I'm very happy with that. But anyways, we're gonna keep moving around, poking around in these trees, and hopefully we can find a couple more fish. I would like to get like, I don't know, 3 or 4 more. That'd be nice, but we'll see what happens. Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh. What is this? What is this? What is this? Is that a crappie? Oh, it's a giant. What is that? It's a crappie. Oh my God, it's a huge crappie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That took a while to catch number 4. What the heck? I had to sneak way back up in here in these woods to get this guy. I mean, look at this. Look how swampy it is in here. Oh my. Did they move back in here tied to these trees? I was trying to mess around the outside. Holy crap. Holy crap, that bait is gone. That fish was fighting so crazy. I thought I had a white bass or something. What? What? I mean, come on guys, look at the size of this beast. That thing is so thick. He's like, I think the 2nd fish we caught, or the 3rd fish, I'm not sure, but we've caught some big ones today, guys. I mean, they've all been slams. I've only had 4 bites. I've had 4 crappie bites. I caught a yellow bass and a little largemouth, and all the crappie bites have just been megas. Look how thick and juicy that guy is. That is insane. Whew, look how thick he is. Across the back. That's freaking sweet. Heck yeah. Hopefully I'm onto something now, because I caught those 3 kind of back behind me in some open trees, and I just tucked in here. It's probably 2 feet deep, maybe, right here, and he'd been on the first cast. So let's see if we can replicate that. Let's get this guy in the bucket and let's see if we can get a couple more.
I mean, look at that. It goes all the way across the bucket. That ain't even fitting there. Oh. He's angry. Whew. That's awesome.
Well, guys, I ended up spending a lot more time out here than I originally anticipated this morning. You know, pull up to that first spot, caught 3 really nice ones back to back to back, and I thought that the bite was going to be on, but from then on, we didn't get bit for like another hour and a half, and then we found that one big random one out in the middle of the woods, and you know, I thought maybe we had something there, but they ended up being it. We caught, I think, another yellow bass and a largemouth to go along with those slabs, but you know, it kind of went as expected. You know, I figured that the bite was going to be tough and it'd be hard to find some. I was just hopeful that I would find a mega school somewhere in these trees. There's probably some out here. It's gonna have to look a little bit harder, but I think that as the temperatures begin to drop later in the week, maybe some more fish will move in. I'm not sure, maybe they're gone for the year. Hopefully not, because it's been a lot of fun catching these guys. But anyways, we're gonna head back to the house. I'm gonna put these big guys on ice, and we're gonna go over the gear that I was using to catch these fish, and the gear we've been using to catch all these fish this fall so far. So let's head back to the house and we'll catch you there. All right, just made it back to the house. Jay, you didn't really miss out on too much, but you did catch a couple of slabs.
I see that.
I'm pulling out the bucket so you guys can get a good look at them. I just had a GoPro angle this morning. Let me grab the 2 biggest ones. They are hammers. Look at those guys.
Wow.
They're like twins. This one here's a little bit bigger. We're gonna put them on the scale and see how big they are. They're not quite 2 pounds, but probably 1.75 pounds-ish. Let's get a weight on them real quick so you guys can get an understanding on how big these guys are. And they're just so thick. Look how tall they are. Look how thick they are in the back. So crazy. Wish I could have caught more. 1 pound, 13 ounces for that guy. 1 pound, 13 ounces on that guy. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just toss them in the cooler. And we'll weigh the other big one. I mean, they're all big, but there's 2 that were bigger than the others. Yeah. I mean, that's like a dinner plate. It's like a pancake. Here, let's clear this. He's gonna be just probably right below him, probably like 1.5-ish. 1 pound, 7 ounces. Not bad, very respectable. I thought he was gonna be a little bit bigger, but maybe in the heat of the moment, I was excited. That's a really solid fish.
Yeah.
Big old guy. Anyway, so those are the 2 biggest ones. This guy is gonna be just like 1.25 pounds-ish. Another nice solid black crappie. And to round out our limit, this is our smallest guy. He's probably just like right at a pound, maybe 14, 15 ounces. I don't know. He's a nice fish, really nice slab. So anyways, those are our 4 keepers for the day. Not a whole lot of numbers, but 4 fish equals 8 fillets, which equals 8 fish sandwiches. Isn't that right, Jay?
That's right.
8 fish sandwiches. Like, we can cut those up into like a bunch of pieces. Like, that's a good mess. That'll feed the fam for sure. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Excited to be with y'all today. We have a gorgeous fall afternoon on our hands. It's actually like record high temperatures today. We're talking like 85 degrees in November. It's just kind of unheard of, but we ain't mad at it, and we're gonna try to take advantage of this opportunity and catch some fish. We're on a lake that is fishing pretty well right now. The crappie are biting pretty good, the bass are biting pretty good, so we're gonna do a little bit of both. We're gonna start doing some crappie fishing on some brush piles just up around the corner here. We're gonna be taking our Cole and J crappie magnet bundles out there with us. You know, the last couple times we have showcased the bundles we were on a different lake, so we wanna show you that you can actually catch fish with these things literally anywhere and everywhere. We're going to be primarily using just jig rods today because we're fishing brush piles. This is the ACC Crappie Stix 11-foot jig rod. It's my favorite one to use. And we've got it already rigged up with a 16th ounce eye hole jig head from Crappie Magnet. The eye of the hole on this jig head is hollowed out so you can infuse it with the slab bites from Crappie Magnet to add some extra scent. That color is monkey milk. That's always the color that I seem to start off with. It's just a big major confidence color. We'll show you guys some of the colors that are inside the kit later on, but we're excited to get this mission underway. Hopefully y'all are too. Hopefully we can put some crappie in the live well and then some big bass in the boat. That would be the most ideal situation. But anyways, we're gonna get after it. If y'all are excited for today's adventure, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's see what we can catch today. Let's go. We're heading up to spot number 1. It's actually just around the corner. It's a really popular spot, and for whatever reason, like almost all the fish in this dang lake go there this time of year. It's kind of warm. You really want it to be a little bit cooler for crappie, but we had some cold days last week and it should have them pull up in there. I saw a bunch of shad when we originally launched the boat. So it should be good, but only time will tell. We'll dip those little crappie magnets in the brush pile and we'll know very quickly if we're gonna catch them or not. Fish on. Oh, there we go. First pile we're up on and we've got our first fish. It's a little guy, but we'll take it. In the past, whenever I fished here, I've had to go through a bunch of little guys to get some keepers. The keeping size out here is 10 inches, so we'll see what happens. If this pile doesn't produce any big ones, then we'll have to maybe search around, try to find another one. But the spot seems to be loaded. A little black crappie to get the day started. Go ahead and send it back. And if this doesn't work out, then we'll just grab our bass rods and we'll go bass fishing somewhere. But first, I want to make sure there weren't any crappie in here. Oh, baby. That might be a keeper. I think that's a keeper, buddy. Hey, second fish of the day. And I think we got our first keeper. That's a nice white crappie. First one was the little black crappie. This is definitely 10 inches. But we'll put them on the little crappie little measuring device to make sure. I think it's about time to give this thing a bath. It's pretty slimy. Here, fish. I think you really don't need to be measuring him. He's definitely 10 inches. Yeah, he's a 12 incher. No, he's 11 incher. 11 inch white crappie to get the party started. We're gonna be eating good tonight. If we can catch about 4 or 5 more of these, gonna be good. We'll throw them in a live well and get back after it. Trying to catch 20 crappie. As soon as I catch 20 crappie, I can go bass fishing. Oh baby, oh baby. That's another keeper. Let's go. All right, there's our second keeper of the day. That's a nice black crappie. We got a keeper white crappie and a keeper black, and look at how he got that jig. Got him. Let's go. That's a big one. That's a giant. It's a giant crappie. Is that white? Is that a crappie? Oh my gosh. That's a crappie. It's a giant crappie. Get up here. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Guys, look at the size of that big old white crappie right there. You know, they get much bigger than this, but this is really nice compared to the ones we've already caught today. He's probably 13, maybe 13 and a half inches long, a little over a pound. If we could get a big mess of these, that'd be sick. But I'm glad to have at least one good slab in the live well. If we catch this guy and maybe like, you know, 6 or 7, 10 inches, I'll be feeling really, really good about it before we go bass fishing. But we're gonna throw him in the live well, get back after it. Oh no. Oh gosh. Did it break? Dang. It was a really nice fish. So, at least it felt like it. So this tree that I'm fishing, we can talk about this tree. It's a huge tree. And it comes all the way down here past the boat. And one side's got a lot of branches and it's really snagged. The other side's pretty clean. And it looked like there were some bigger ones chilling on the branchy side. And so I hooked him and then he got stuck in the bush and just snapped me right off. And it felt like a good one, like a solid crappie. Could have been a bass, but I think it was just a solid crappie. But we're gonna have to retie and get back in there and see if we can't get a little bit of redemption. I'm gonna have to get right on top of it and like drop the bait straight on top of the bushes, because when you have a bunch of branches, you can't really swing the bait through it because you just get stuck. I drop it straight down. Man, that sucks. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. He got me stuck in the bush for a second. Little guy, little tiny black crappie. There's a bunch down there. Let's get another one. Got you. Got you. They're flying in the boat. Is there a black crappie? No, little black crappie. Like I mentioned, they gotta be 10 inches. This one here is probably like 7. Another little crappie. This time we've got a white crappie. He's a little bit larger. He's getting closer to that 10-inch mark. You see those white crappie, they got those vertical bars on them, and they're a little bit more elongate, and also white crappie have these gigantic mouths. All crappie have kind of big mouths, but the white crappie got huge mouths. They're like clones. There's so many of this size. It started off pretty good as far as like our catches to keep ratio, but now we're kind of, I think we've caught maybe 10 or 12 now, and we've only got a couple on the box. Still cool, still fun. I'd rather catch a non-keeper than not catch anything at all. A little bit bigger. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. We're gonna put him on the crappie slide and see. I bet he's 9.5 though. I've caught too many 9.5-inch crappie to know this guy's probably not gonna make it. Still a really solid fish, and there's a lot of places where you can keep, you know, an 8-inch fish, or there's not a size limit. And if we were in one of those places, this guy would be going in a live well, because 9.5-inch fish are awesome. But maybe he's 10. Survey shows that it is a 9 3/4 inch, or 10-inch marks right there. 9 3/4. He'll be a 10-incher next year. Smallest one of the day right there. They're getting smaller. We might have to find ourselves another brush pile. Finally, we got ourselves another keeper. I think we probably caught close to 40 fish so far, and this is our 4th keeper. So you got to go through 10 fish to get 1 keeper. Those odds aren't that great, but they're biting really good. So at least we're out here having fun catching fish. But man, I wish that the keeper ratio was a little better than that. Even if it was like every 5 fish or 6 fish, or I guess even 7 fish, it would seem like it was better. But I feel like at any moment a school of fish this size could swim up. I think I'm catching fresh fish. I don't think I'm just throwing the same fish over and over again. There's just so much life out here. There's shad, and there's just people catching fish everywhere. But that's another good, solid, no doubt keeper black crappie. We're gonna throw them in live well with the others and see if we can't catch a couple more. But our time crappie fishing is about up. I've allotted a certain amount of time for crappie fishing because I want to have plenty of time to try to catch a big bass. See if we can catch a couple more big slabs before we do that though. Another 9.5-incher. These guys seem so big compared to like the tiny little 7-inch white crappie I've been catching. They just got more build to them. They're stockier, they fight harder, but not gonna make the live well. As I mentioned earlier, this is a really snaggy brush pile, and I've been getting hung up in it a lot, but I haven't been losing very many jig heads, and it's because of this little nifty tool right here. This is made by Crappie Magnet, and this is called a lock and knock, and I'll show you guys how this thing works. So basically, my jig is stuck in the brush pile. You get your line tight, and it has this little twist lock mechanism and a little groove where you slide this thing onto your line. So you slide onto your line, and then you twist the little lock and knock to where it's locked on there. And all you do is you send it down your line. We're gonna send it. A lot of times it'll knock it loose on the first drop, but we're gonna shake the rod a couple times. Boom, it's free. It's not intrusive. We don't have to stick our pole down in the brush pile and break our rod tips and spook the fish. And I mean, I've gotten every jig back today that I've sent this thing down to go get. So this is something that I feel like you guys are definitely want to try out if you haven't tried anything out like this before and you like to fish for anything in brush piles. I think this thing saves you a ton of money. They come in a 3-pack. I think it's like $7, so definitely worth your buck. We'll leave a link in the description along with all the other Crappie Magnet products we're using today. But we're gonna send this jig down here a couple more times so we catch a couple more fish, but I want to go bass fishing now. I've caught enough small crappie today. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be dangerously close. I'm trying to get one more crappie. I don't know, I can't leave them. I'm so addicted to catching these crappie, even though I wanna go catch a bass, but I just wanna get one more keeper. I think if we get one more, I think I'll have 5. It's gonna be so close. Oh snap. Oh snap, we did it. 10 1/4, no doubt. That's all we needed right there, guys. Beautiful little studly 10 1/2 inch or 10 1/4 inch black crappie. And this is by far my favorite size to eat anyways. That's amazing. Okay, we've caught probably 60 crappie, no lie, in this brush pile, like literally just this one pile, and we caught 5 keepers. It's time to go bass fishing. So we just abandoned our crappie fishing hole. I figure if we would have stayed there all afternoon, we could have continued to catch them and maybe, you know, put some more in the live well, but we were just not getting really the size caliber that we were hoping for. And we started kind of running out of daylight. We got about 2.5 hours of daylight to work with now. We're gonna try to catch some big bass. Like I said, there's some giants that live in this lake, and this is a great time of year to try to capitalize on a big bite. Primarily, I'm planning on throwing this guy right here. It's just a buzz bait with a 6-inch divine swim bait on there. I'm planning on throwing this kind of more in the calmer pockets, like over here on my left. And then when we get out here more on the main lake in the wind, gonna follow that up with just a chatterbait. That's all I'm throwing, and maybe I might change my mind, but this is the plan that I have moving forward, is chatterbait in the wind, buzzbait in the calm stuff. If that don't work, then I don't know. It should work. This stuff always works out here this time of year. But we're gonna do our best to see if we can't get a 5-pounder in the boat this afternoon. There we go. Big one. Good one. Get in here. Get in here. Let's go. That's way better than a 7-inch crappie. That's a nice one. Chatterbait, baby. That is a beautiful bass to get things started as far as the bass fishing this afternoon. It's exactly what we wanted. We want something a little bigger, but this is excellent. He's gonna be probably close to 4 pounds. He's very long, but he's kind of skinny. We got the scale, we're gonna weigh him, but that is just an amazing fish. He fought so good on that chatterbait. Let's get him on the scale and see how big he is. 3.62. So a little over 3.5 pounds. Right at 19 inches long. Super solid fish, guys. Let's get a release on it and let's see if we can catch another one. Well, here's the deal, guys. I just fished through the stretch that I wanted to fish for bass. We caught that one good one right off the bat, but nothing since. I had a couple of bites from some small fish, and so I'm kind of conflicted on what I want to do. We don't have a whole lot of time left, and I'm trying to maximize the day. You know, had we gotten a few more bites, I would have just kept on going down the bank, kept fishing, but I think I need to turn around and go back out towards where we're crappie fishing, because there's a ton of bait fish over there. So I think I'm gonna hit the bank that leads into that pocket, throw the chatterbait and buzzbait around a little bit more, and then I'm actually going to run into that pocket, maybe try to catch a couple bass. But if that doesn't work, then I think I'm just gonna pick up the crappie pole and see if we can't put a few more slabs here in the live one. We got 5, and as it gets later in the day, those slabs should really turn on, and I don't wanna miss out on that. So that's the thing about this time of year. Daylight savings just started, and so it's getting dark at 5:30, and it kind of messes with me a little bit. But we're gonna try to catch a couple more bass, and then we're gonna try to catch a couple more crappie. We're gonna catch something. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna idle back across the other side of the lake and see if we can get into some more fish. Got him. It's like we never left, guys. Bass fishing didn't work out really the way we wanted it to, but we caught a nice bass, but now we're back here on the pile and they're still biting. We're gonna weed through these guys the rest of the afternoon. I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit of bobber fishing up by these trees here in a little bit, but we're gonna see if there's any big ones to pull up on this pile. Still got the crappie magnet on we had earlier. See if we can get another.
up you all day long, man.
We got a new smallest one of the day right there. There's a tree right here underneath the water. It's sitting at a 45-degree angle, and there's probably 500 crappie on it. And I think they're all small, but I'm gonna pitch in here a couple more times, and I swear I'm gonna pick up this bobber rig and catch one with the bobber. It's just like so hard not to because there's literally a bunch of them right there. That's a little better. That's a little better. Oh, we got a line burner. We got us another line burner. I think this is gonna be 10. What do you think?
I think it's 9 3/4.
9 3/4. Oh yeah. He don't even fit in there, he's so big. Dude, that thing's almost 11. Look at that. 11 inches right there. So he's like 10 3/4. Finally got us another keeper. Look at him. Look at those guys. We got you another friend. Whoa. Got you. Another one. See, I'm not mad when they're this size. I don't like the little super tiny skinny ones, but these guys got a little bit more meat on them. It's every cast, man. Every cast. We're gonna get another keeper. I can feel it. Make sure I catch 10 of these. 10 of these and we'll get another keeper. Now I wish it wasn't getting dark. Oh, 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 it's gonna be close. Oh gosh, he's trying to get me. I think it's gonna be a little short, but that could be our last keeper of the day. Oh, it's gonna be real close. It's gonna be real close. Can you do it? Oh, no doubt, no doubt. 10 and a half. 10 and a half incher. We did it. That, my friends, is not a monster crappie, but it is a good one to end on. A good solid keeper. I wish we could have caught more of these today, but we had a lot of fun catching a bunch of crappie. And I'm glad that we do have what we have in the live well. It's definitely enough for us to have a good mess for supper. Well, as y'all can see, we've lost all of our daylight. It's just barely 6 o'clock and it's pitch black and dark, but we gave it all we had today. We caught a bunch of fish. We caught so many crappie. I'm not sure if the video conveys how many crappie we actually caught today. There's no way we could include all of them in today's episode. We literally got bit basically or caught a fish every cast. It was chaos, and I think we only ended up with 8 total keepers, but we were able to rally and catch ourselves a big bass to kind of throw into the mix, which that was a lot of fun. I wish we could have caught a few more bass, but that one, you know, really did it for me. Sometimes when you go fishing, you're gonna have days like today where you are catching a bunch of fish, but you're just not getting that size, and vice versa. Sometimes you're gonna go out and not catch very many and catch something but big ones. I'm not sure which one I prefer. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer, but we had a lot of fun out here nonetheless. If y'all would like to see us come back out here again in the future, let us know in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button for us. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.